Hey guys, and welcome back. It is Jeff Master Flash. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are all well. So, welcome to Austin, Texas, and the Circuit of the Americas. I raced here not so long ago with a group of guys out of the racing league I'm a part of, and we did a 50 lap, we did a 50% race, and I was driving the Williams car, and I truly believe that put me in fantastic racing stead for this race. I've known COTA quite a while. I've raced here a few times, not just in F1, but in a set of Corsa and even Forza Motorsport 7, and really enjoy COTA as a circuit. To be honest, the car in practice wasn't great, but then doing the practice sessions, etc., using the medium tyres, the hard tyres, times weren't the best and didn't hold out much hope for qualifying. And this is my fastest lap, unfortunately, of Q3, and didn't do too great on it. However, the car is sat in P2, which really surprised me going into qualifying, as I did not expect it. I was disappointed with my qualifying performance in Suzuka. I really was. And the time I set here was the best, and I was 4/10 off pole, and that was the best I could do. It is unfortunate, it really is, but it is what it is. This is still Season 1, this is Race 19, and after the disappointment of Suzuka, I was really pleased with my qualifying for COTA, and obviously a new race circuit, etc. The S's at the start are quite similar, not so tight as Suzuka, obviously with Suzuka being the old style F1 circuit. But yeah, I was well happy going into the race, and I was really looking forward to it, really geared up, really ready to go, rock and roll kind of thing, and move forward. I think the major thing that helped me during the race was the upgrades I had prior to racing. I had a major upgrade on the aero, tertiary wing flaps on the rear, and I also had a minor oil combustion engine upgrade. So with going into this, I had a minor engine upgrade and I had a major aero upgrade, and I've been saying for quite a while how I messed up with the setting of the car. I went engine and didn't bother with the aero or the chassis, and I quite quickly learned that I should have done it the other way around. And by the time I think I got to France or Austria, and I realised that's what I needed to do, that's the way I needed to go, and since then I had changed my mindset and ploughed everything into the aero and chassis, and I think now is the time where it's coming good. I really do. As I said, going into my team, I always wanted to build a car that could challenge for the titles, etc. And up to this point, my highest race position was second. That was not Suzuka. It was in Singapore. Was it Singapore? It might have been Singapore, actually. But anyway, it's irrelevant now. You know, that was my highest ever award, and obviously the next step is P1. It is finishing P1, top step of that podium, and then moving forward from there. But COTA really did surprise me, and I don't know whether it's the fact that I've got newish engine parts, where I took that huge penalty in Singapore, or it's the fact that everybody else's parts are wearing, and mine are still quite good. I don't know. I don't know what the combination is. I don't know whether it was the fact that I had really good, the new parts that I had put in the car were significantly better. Everybody's engines are wearing more. But whatever happened, happened. I think the stars and stripes, because we're in the USA, aligned, and today was that day. 19 races. But I'll let you watch what happened, let you get to the end and see. I did change the outfits. You might be thinking, oh my god, what a bizarre colour scheme. But I'm Welsh, I live in Wales. I was born and bred here. So everything I do which needs colour, is I just revert to the Welsh flag, which is red, white and green. Kind of wanted the same kind of outlook for the car, but with it being the metallic paint, you needed 4 colours, so I chose black as well. So that's why you see me and old Nick De Vries wearing red, white and green on our racing suits. But we're just waiting for the rest of the grid to form up, and as soon as they do, we shall be away to go. As I said before, I'm really loving my team, really am, and just hoping to kick on. So 5 lights and we're away. I was absolutely gobsmacked with that start. Managed to beat a Ferrari, got past a Ferrari, and I was going to go up the inside of Hamilton. Fortunately, the tighter you go up the inside, the wider the turn is, and I was unable to get good traction. However, I managed to beat Leclerc, which came alongside me, and yeah, I was away. I was P2. I beat a Ferrari off the start, man, and that is just awesome to me. It really is. At this point, I was looking at Hamilton getting away, and I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe, you know, I have to worry about the fight from Leclerc. But I was watching, you know, I was just focused on getting as much speed down, running the engine as much as I could, and then whenever I could, I was getting on the ERS deployment. And after that long straight, and I caught the back of Hamilton, I thought to myself, well, he's not pulling away as much as he should be, or as much as he has done in other races. I mean, if you guys checked out Suzuka, you saw how much he came up behind me, and he absolutely battered me out the way to overtake me. And then I looked at the positions, and I saw Leclerc was 1.2 behind me, and I thought, well, hang on a minute, we've got a race on here, because if Leclerc is already out of DRS range, and if this had been any other race, Leclerc would have been right on my tail. And yet again, at the end of that straight, I managed to catch Hamilton again at the back of him. And the more and more I'm going into this race, the more and more I'm checking my tyres now to see if they're okay. I'm thinking, I'm pulling away from Leclerc, and I'm catching the back of Hamilton, and I'm like, wow, those parts really did work. I'm still green in the sector 1. I'm hoping to green sector 2. As long as I can stay within DRS of Hamilton, I might just have a chance. And that was my whole philosophy or ideology of this race, and just keep in front, you know, keep with him, stay with him, and maybe I'll get a chance. You don't normally tend to get safety cars here at COTA because of how wide the circuit is and everything else that goes with it. Got on the throttle way too early there and spun the back tyres, and he managed to get away a little bit, and I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe my errors are going to cause me the greatest issue. But nevertheless, even though I caused that little error, he didn't pull away too much, and I'm still within DRS. So yeah, I'm really happy at this point, and the more and more I'm looking at, you know, where I can deploy my ERS, I'm looking at the times, seeing that Hamilton's not getting away, seeing that I am getting away from Leclerc, and I'm thinking, do you know what? Today is the day. 19 races in, and it's gonna happen. It really is gonna happen. But yeah, that is where it is, guys. That is lap 3. Excuse me. That is lap, just starting lap 3. Purple sector, so the tyres I know are still good. I'm going to let you guys watch it to the end without me talking about it. But guys, wherever you are in the world today, hope you are well, hope you are all good, and I, Jackmaster Flash, will catch you in the next one.
Okay, good work. Great pass. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Box, box. We're coming in this lap. Understood, stopping this lap. Go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Nick is coming in for his stop. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Your DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix. Hamilton is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:35.6. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. That's a race win. You've really been great today.
A truly magnificent drive and a great performance from the entire team to secure the win here in Austin. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. With that brilliant result, Sebastian Vettel secures top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.